Hi ladies, and I'm back to do part 4 I think of the cradle. I've now done the curtain and I thought I might as well come on and do it as I can't sleep and it's 1:30 in the morning. So I thought I'd come and do this. Right, all you have to do now is you've left a little gap, and that's so you can basically bend it over the wire really. And you can sew that bit up later, and you just, if it'll go. I did try it before I came on and it did. So there we go. Just slide it on. It's like threading any curtain onto a wire, it never wants to go. I might have to change the length on this because I think it's too long. So I hope I'm not boring you all. I have tried to do it as quickly and fuss-free as possible, but like I said, nothing ever goes right. It never is straightforward, especially when I do anything, as you saw in the last video when the computer decided to do its own thing. Right, once you've got the curtain on, like so, I will have to adjust the length, it's too long. So once you've got the curtain on, what you can then do, let me put some on there so it don't fall off again, is put on a bead, just so that it, or anything really, you can put a bead on or anything you like. I'm going to put a little silver bead on, I think I've got one. Maybe a little, I don't know. Won't be a sec, I'm coming. Oh, maybe I'll put a little crystal on. There's a little crystal. These are real crystals. Don't know if it'll fit though. May not fit on the woman. Help if I could see the hole. No, it's not. No, that won't fit. Let's try something else. Yeah, that's just the wrong colour. Lots of beads, nothing the right colour there. And they're all nice to buy. That's too big. What about pearls? Sorry about this, I should have checked this before I came on. No. Nope, that won't fit either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these apart. These usually fit because they've got quite a big hole. There we go. Right, put that on the end there. Double glue. And then you bring that up and over, like so. And then after that you can put a little crystal or a diamante there, if you want to. The curtain is way too long. But I think my other one, the bit of wire was longer. I think that wire's a bit short. And then you can gather it up and you can use ribbon or something else to make your tie backs for this. Now with this I also made a mobile, and that's really, really easy. If I can find a little box of wire. For this, I have got a little box, and you know when you cut all your fancy bits off, you know, you've got, let me show you. I always keep, you know, you buy these and they always come with a nice bit of silver wire. I keep the wire because you never know what you can use it for. So what I did was I used this to make the, what do you call it, mobile, which is very handy. And what you need to do is get it nice and straight, or as kink free as you can. Oh, lost it. Just lost a bead. Right. And you make it into a circle. It doesn't matter how it looks to begin with, because I covered it with ribbon when I made the one I made before. And you just get around itself. Doesn't have to look any particular way. You're just making a little wire circle. Oh, it broke. Oh, would you Adam and Eve it? Let's try that again. Right, there's your little circle. Then you need 3 bits of wire to do the next part. And all I did was I connected the 3 bits of wire, put one on there, because that's where it's joined. Oh, for God's sake. Right. All we do is wrap it around, twist it, and I'm just going to reconnect that bit there. It doesn't have to be big, it's a little crib, it's nothing huge. So there's one piece. I hope I'm in frame. Sorry ladies, I'm not checking. If you can hear that hissing, it's my freezer. Sounds like it's guzzling most of the time. It always sounds like it's having a good old drink. Right, there's the next one. And then your last one. Oh, come here. Right. And you just twist it. You want that ring on the bottom to twist so that the wire don't slide around. So you only want it to twist once, like so. And then you twist those. Right, and what you end up with... Oh, it did move. Okay, so we'll do that bit. Move it out a bit. There we go. The other one's come off. Oh God, I ain't having a lot of luck here. Oh no, it hasn't. It's there. Right, that one's there, that one's there. I'll have to change that one as well. They're all moving. They don't want to work with me tonight. Have you noticed, ladies? Nothing is working. Whether it's computers, cameras. Do you know my lovely new camera that I got? Doesn't work. it will not switch on. I used it once and now it doesn't work. Like I said, nothing I ever have works. So I wanted to ask you, all you lovely ladies out there, what cameras you're using. I'm talking cameras or camcorders, not webcams, because my little webcam is great. It's a Logitech C720 or something, and that's great, no problem with that. But having said that, I did have a problem with that when I first got it. It sounded like I was underwater and I had to send that one back. But since I had the replacement, it's been great. So I would like your opinion about cameras and camcorders. So if I have to get change it and get something completely different, I might have a good insight into what I'm looking at, because I don't know anything about camcorders and stuff like that. I haven't a clue. So if you can help at all, or just tell me what your camera is and what you think of it, if you think it's good, or it's good camera but the quality's poor, or with the videos, or it sounds bad, or whatever. Yeah, I'd appreciate all your user information on camcorders. I mean, I thought I was being clever when I chose my one. I did go online and I did do a little bit of research to make sure that the one I was getting wasn't going to be a complete waste of space. But I looked at loads of information. There was a few that said it shuts down for no reason, and quite a few that said it was great, it was terrific, lovely little camera, lots of features on it and all that. But when it actually comes to it, as far as my one was concerned, it was a heap of junk. And to be honest, I was not happy. Well, I'm not happy. So that one is being returned to the seller. And if they are sending me a replacement, well, that's what we've asked for at the moment, because I'm hoping it was just a one-off, but I mean, everything I did to it, I plugged the USB in, it shut down. I put the SD card in it shut down. I plugged it into the computer, it shut down. I put the plug in it to charge it up, it shut down. Every time I picked it up, even after being fully charged and not doing anything to it, and just leaving it overnight, having used it the night before, it shut down. It doesn't want to work. So, I am really disappointed. I mean, it is a proper make one, it's not a junk one, and it wasn't, well, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't expensive. You know what I mean? It wasn't sort of a couple of £100 or anything. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, when you buy something new, you expect it to work. You don't expect it to be, well, basically useless when you first get it. I mean, if it's going to go wrong, you expect it after the guarantees run out. That's usually what happens. Anyway, so here we have the mobile. Now, what you would do with that is you choose your ribbon, and as this is pink, I will use some pink ribbon to go on it. Which I have some here. And all you're going to do is stick it on and twist. Okay, so need a little bit of hot glue on it somewhere just to start the ball roll. It's on the floor. Oh dear. Right. all you do is roll it a bit and then add a bit more glue. And you just do that until it is completely covered. Because you don't want to see all twisted wires. At least if it's covered in ribbon, it will look better. I mean, with the cot, I mean, I covered the other one in flowers all along here and some down the sides. But you can, you can go crazy with it. You can do whatever you like. It's your design. You know, you can do anything you want. You can stick little, I don't know, what do they call them? Little figures. You know, them little wood figures, maybe of little soldier if it's for a boy, or a little dolly if it's for a girl. And you know, just run with it. And I really appreciate Fiona showing me how to do that cradle, because I have got a template for a cradle, and seriously, you would not believe the amount of pieces you've got to cut out. And by the time you're finished with it, it's so flimsy, because it says to do it in card, that, I mean, I doubt if it'd survive being moved. It was so flimsy looking. So that's why I asked Fiona, and she was absolutely fantastic. She said, yeah, use your birdcage die if you've got one. And I said, well, I've got one, but I don't see how using a birdcage die is going to make a crib. Can you do a tutorial? And she did, and I was blown away with her tutorial. It was just great. Plus she didn't have me waffling all the way through it. Anyway, so you carry on like this and you just keep going. I mean, you can use a wider ribbon if you want, but this is I'm only making a little tiny one this time. So, and you can hang your little charms off it. It looks really cute. I did. I put what did I put on it? A little teddy bear charm, a car, and a heart. I think I only put 3 little charms on it. I mean, it's an ornament. You know, you don't really need to go too far with it. And my daughter, when she saw it, absolutely loved it. Her friends see it before she did, and she said, oh my God, she said she's going to love that. And then everything I've made since then, she has basically claimed. Everything I made with the Tim Holtz die, the rocking chair, the changing table, she has had all those. She won't want this though, because it's for a girl. Oh, my little grandson is absolutely adorable. He absolutely loves that new song by the Korean guy. What's it called? Gangnam Style. He loves that, and he dances. Well, not dances. He jumps up and down, but it's his version of dancing. And he's just so cute when he does it. He looks so funny, and he has a big grin on his face as soon as he hears the song. He absolutely loves it. Right, when you've gone all the way round with the ribbon on this part, yeah, so don't worry about it squashing up, because you'll shape it again. You start going up the legs. Okay, you just keep going, and then you go up the legs. So I'm going to stick a bit of glue there. To be honest, I came down, it's like I said, it's 1:30 in the morning, I was in bed, but I thought, oh, I'll go down and get a cup of tea. And I'd left my computer down here and I was going to take it back upstairs. And I thought, I might as well do another video because it's quiet. The only chance I get to do it is when it's quiet. Because I don't like doing it in front of people, because especially like family, they usually laugh. Especially my son, and they start making silly noises and stuff, you know. And although it is funny, it's distracting. And when you've sat there trying to do a demo and you're getting distracted the whole time with family members, like I said, making funny noises, you don't want to look at the video, hear all these noises and say, oh God, I've got to do the whole thing again. You know, so it is a lot easier for me to just do it when I get the chance. I was going to do it today, but I got sidetracked, so hence I'm doing it now. Alright, and you get to the top, stick a dollop of glue. Like I said, don't worry about it bowing all out of shape, because you're going to go back and straighten it all out. It's easy enough to do. Just seriously, do not give this to a child to play with. I don't really think that would be a good idea, because I mean, with the mobile you've got wire that they could hurt themselves with, and with the curtain you've got the bead, the brad and the wire, and the big beads on the bottom, or whatever beads or feet you've used. It could be dangerous, so you know, I'm giving out a warning here. You know, it really is not a toy. I think, you know, when Fiona showed me how to do it, I just thought, oh, you know, I'll give it a go, see how that comes out. And when it came out the way it did, and my family was saying, wow, that is really, really nice, I had to make a video to show Fiona. Because like I said, I wouldn't have been able to do it without her. So I really wanted to show Fiona. And that was the first ever video that I did. And that was done off of my son's mobile phone. Didn't have a camera then. Because I used to watch Fiona and watch other people's videos, but I never ever, you know, had a camera or capability to, well, I've got built-in one on my laptop, but you know, you can't position that even if you wanted to do anything with it. I mean, it's supposed to be for you to talk to your friends, isn't it? So it's supposed to be aimed at your face, not try and position it at an angle so you can film yourself making something. So, you know, it was never my intent to really display things that I made or anything like that. But, you know, my daughter was one really, after I made the crib, she said, oh, you know, why don't you get yourself a little webcam and do what the others do on there? She said, I've had a look. She said, there's lots of people on there that show off what they've made. Why don't you do it? And I said, well, wasn't really concerned with you know, with showing it off. You know, as long as the people I was making things for liked them, that was all really. Right, now you don't want to make this too long, so that should be long enough really. Because this is really, really small, thin wire, you can just chop a lump off it. And I'm going to undo that a bit and pin that off. And then you just make a little loop. Actually, I should have done that before I put that bead on. I'm going to take that bead back off so that I can put that on. Run that up there. And this way you get a nice finish on the whole thing, really. But like I said, it is an ornament, not a toy, so just be careful. And then you just go down a little bit with the ribbon again, just to seal that off. Snip off your ribbon. Right, before you put that on there, what you would do is put some jump rings on, quite near to the little arms. Sorry, I've got glue everywhere. Quite near to the arms, and by arms I mean these post bits, and hang your charms from there, and then you can twist that bit, put that on there, she said, hopefully, like so, and then put your bead on the front, and it would go like that. So then you have a few little charms hanging down there, and your curtains will come back. Now I'll just do that quickly. Do you know what, I'm not going to bother cutting them, I should make them smaller, there's no point. It's no point. And what I did last time was I pulled the curtain straight at the back, well, pretty straight, not straight, but pretty straight. And I'm going to stick a double glue there because that is annoying me. Stop that curtain sliding back. Right, so there's your curtain. Now you put a little piece of ribbon, and you can either do it that way and then add your bow afterwards, or you can make a little nick in the curtain and then pull ribbon through and then tie your bow. But what I'm going to do is just tie that bow up because it's coming undone. There we go. Right, and I'm going to just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on. Or should I? No, it won't, I'm going to have to nick it. No, I won't. I know what I'm going to do. Don't know if it's going to work, mind you. Is I'm going to put a little piece of ribbon here. And make a piece of ribbon here. Get the shiny side. Just because I don't want to cut into the lace, really. I like this lace, I really don't like cutting it. I'm a crazy woman. Right, so there you go, and just gather that back and you can tie your little ribbons there. I'm going to start that one around the wrong way. I bet, hey, never mind, it'll do. And there you go. So, and then you've got all your ribbons, and then you can, I think I was going to put some lace around the bottom. I'm going to use that same one I used for the top. There it is. Because I think that looked quite cute showing out from under there. I'm going to put some of that around there. What do you think? Can't hear you. Scream. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I like that. So I'm going to start at the back. Like I said, with the wire, you don't really see nothing anyway, so it really ain't worth worrying about. And a little tip, if your joints here are not very tight or you're worried about them popping open or something, if you put a flower, wired a flower through there, it will hold it in place and stop it from coming unstuck. Right, sorry if I'm driving you crackers. Oh my god, I don't know if this is going to upload after all this. You've got to be kidding me. 31 minutes. Didn't realise I'd been waffling for so long. Better hurry up. Well, this is going to be the final part anyway. You don't need to see me do jump rings on the put charms on the mobile. So they call this the final part. The final frontier. I'm not going to cut that off, it's not worth it. Right, so there you have it. That is the cradle, and I didn't realise I'd spent so long on it, and I'm really sorry for that, ladies. And I bent my thing out of place. There we go. So, like I said, that is it. You can stick flowers all over it. I might show you, perhaps in another video sometime, if I did put any flowers or whatever on it, and finish it off with any more detail. But I think for now, that's it. That's my first tutorial on anything. Like I said, the curtain's a little bit long. I might chop that down a bit later on. But there you go. And that's how I did my cradle the last time. I hope you like that. Sorry if I bored you or made you yawn. But there you go. There's my first tutorial and there's my second cradle. I hope you like it. And thanks for watching. Bye everybody.